$7.45. Pretty cheap dinner. Alright, so I got a spot going here. Got a little wood rounded up. Gonna go find some more, because it's gonna get chilly. Got a nice big fire going, so gotta do that real quick. Alright, back from the wood run. Pretty successful. Gotta cut it up a little more, split a few pieces, add to that pile. Should stay nice and warm tonight. Alright, got one of my little egg carton candle wax dryer lint starters. See if we can't get a fire going here. Stuff usually burns pretty good. Alright, so now that the fire was done, it's time for a little adult beverage. And I don't have a new one this week. I don't think. No, I don't have a new one this week. But I do have a new beverage to try. So I did find a new hot sauce. Like the Texas Pete regular hot sauce isn't that hot to me, so I'm hoping this hotter has a little bit more of a kick to it that I'm looking for. I was thinking that might be good in a red eye. So if you guys caught a video here, I don't know, a few weeks back, month back, I don't know, I did this with the chili lime Cholula. That's good. I've been kind of stuck on that. So I'm gonna try to mix it up with this. It smells kind of normal. Oh yeah. Wow. That is much hotter than regular. That really caught me off guard. I did not expect that. That is really good though. The flavor is a lot better than regular Texas Pete in my opinion. I'm a fan of that. Give ourselves a few good dashes of that. And then a couple good splashes of tomato juice. And then your beer of choice. These usually are better with like a plain old light beer. Like that actually is like tingling my lips a little bit. I'm really surprised by that. Usually when they make it hotter, it's just barely anything. That is pretty good. Might make for a decent red eye. Yeah, that ain't bad at all. Yep, I do like it. Actually has a little meter on the side if you can see that. Bottom being mild, medium, and then hot. It's like not quite clear to the top. I don't know if they have one hotter than this or if that's just in comparison. I don't know. I mean, I've had much hotter hot sauces, but that's a pretty good kick. So it's good in that. I'm not gonna rate it till I try it in dinner. Okay, so for the vehicle maintenance part of this video, I just gotta change my oil. Just have been really busy and haven't had time to do that. So I'll let that fire die down a little bit and get ready to cook. I'm just gonna do that because it only takes a minute. And then I remembered I have my leveling ramps, which will be perfect because I can't really fit into there greatly. So I'm gonna pull it up on there a little bit and start draining it. Drain pan and the socket that we need. So we'll get up in here a little bit. Oh, it's hanging down there. Go ahead and get this really tight for some reason. really hot engine oil out of here. Definitely not going to be able to do this without making a mess or burning myself. I'll drop it. There we go. Not a huge mess. Didn't even burn myself. Alright, this is normally the time where I'd go get my oil filter pliers and just turn it right off. Forgot those. So now I gotta reach my hand up through all that hotness and try to get that loose. Oh yep, that's uncomfortable. My arm does not bend like that. Oh, it's actually coming loose. Well, I mean, I don't absolutely over torque everything I touch, so it makes sense, because oil filters and drain plugs do not need a ton of torque. Hand tight on these is plenty, because they do have a rubber seal, don't forget that part. I'm just contorted over this drive shaft to where it's very uncomfortable. It doesn't feel that good, and the oil is still fairly warm. Yep, it's hot. I got it out. It's way down. It's down more. I got it out. All right, new filter going in. I always put this in my oil changes, because like a lot of part stores used to have that little gear thing you could play with, and like it showed that it was noticeably thicker. I don't know like how much better it is, but I think it's pretty good stuff. You always got to pre-fill your filters, and this stuff is so thick that I just fill it with that, because I mean it's going there anyways, right? Plus, this stuff being thicker and you're in there bouncing around, it's not so prone to splashing out like thin regular engine oil. So do that. All right, filters in nice and snug. Gonna top off some of this now. Takes a while, so I'm just going to kind of give it a couple squeezes and let it go. So while that pours in there nice and slowly, so I'm going to go ahead and start some water. Get my pasta boiling. Surely that's entirely more than I need. Alright, that's been going for a minute. So now what I like to do is just cut the top right off. Then you got a funnel. And I guess it kind of helps like clean the bottle out and get the rest of this down in there. Another thing I do is I just poke like a little hole in this instead of ripping the whole thing out. That way it's a little bit more of a controlled pour. Time for some pasta. I went with the Barilla. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I think about half of the box should be entirely too much. The box is packed really full. Yeah, that's gonna be plenty. Alright, pasta's done and drained. I went with Hormel, no bean. I don't think Chili Mac has beans in it. I couldn't remember. But we're going no beans. Alright, so I've set this off to the side so I'm not burning up on the grate. As you can tell, I definitely got some of that out of there. That was for sure way too much. I can always add it back. So, let's see what a ratio looks like here. Alright, so I threw a little more pasta back in there. I think that ratio is about right. So now I'm going to go just some Kinder, salt, pepper, garlic. I don't think it's going to need much of anything. And then I just assume like mild cheddar would be good in here. I don't love cheddar myself, So I think it might be alright in this. Which it was either this or like mozzarella is all he had. So I don't think mozzarella would have been the right pick exactly. Alright, so I got it back over the fire for just a minute to kind of heat that chili up. That's really all it needs, and to melt that cheese just a little bit. We are nearing completion. Nice and warm. We're gonna go a little extra pepper. Alright, get our pepper mixed in here a little bit. Oh, this camera angle looks weird. It makes me look short. Oh, anyway. See how our $7, I don't even remember what it was now, $7. About dropped it. That would have made me angry. $7.75 was it? Meal? And that's for everything. There's still plenty of pasta in there. I could have got another can of chili and done all that twice, at least. That honestly tastes just fine. It's not bad at all. It tastes just like any other chili mac I've ever had. Which I know they make it in a can, right? Like Chef Boyardee and whatever. But I just kind of want to try it like this, see if it's any better. And in my opinion, I think it is a little better. I don't know. Might just be in my head because I made it. But one can of that's a couple dollars, right? So after like 3 cans, you're up to what I'm at. 3 cans like feeds 2 or 3 people. Do it like I did it plus a can, it'd be less than $10 and you could feed quite a few, I think. Yeah, I like that. We'll try our hotter sauce on it. Just gonna try one corner in case I don't like it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, you'll never see that because it kind of blends in with it, but it's not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. I don't mind that. It'd also be really good with like a garlic hot sauce on there. Yeah, got a couple more dashes. Not a big fan of bland food. I'm sure a lot of you guys can tell that. Hot sauce and almost everything. Yep, I like that. Pretty good. So, I'm gonna finish that up. But I'll say for less than $8, I made a lot of food. And pretty good food. Filling. I mean, it's not that bad. This, it wasn't bad in that red eye, but it's definitely better on food. I'm gonna say in a beverage, it's like a, I don't know, 5.8. Not terrible. There's definitely more of like a 7.1 or so in here. Not amazing, but it's pretty good. It's worth trying. So definitely give that a shot. On like a heat scale, say like the regular Texas Pete to me is like a 3 or so out of 10. And if that's the case, then this is more of like a 7. Like it definitely has a good kick. Not crazy hot, but go lightly because I do have a better heat tolerance than like a lot of people I know. So maybe just do like a drop or 2. See how you like it. Dinner is done. Definitely plenty filling. Definitely have, I don't know, enough for another plate of that. And then what was left over on the plate that I sorted out of the pasta to start with, because I made too much, that was that much again probably. And there's still half the box of that pasta left. And it was like, I don't know, $2 or $3 for all that pasta. I don't know. What I'm saying is you can make a lot out of that. Nice and calm, no wind. Like I don't know, there's just nothing happening but the stream. Super peaceful. And if the camera is going to do that any justice whatsoever. But that is one nice sunset. Clouds are all nice and pink. It's the blue sky. Yep. I like it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stoke that fire up. Because it is going to be cooling down pretty significantly soon, I feel like. Oh, morning, y'all. And a pretty cool morning at that. It's a little frosty out. I actually did not get, I don't think even chilled in there. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure that, I mean, it was obviously in the 30s to be so frosty out. Yeah, didn't get cold at all. Pretty impressed. But slept pretty well. And now I'm ready for coffee. And this one's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Sheets iced coffee, blueberry muffins with a Z. Muffins. I can't imagine it's going to be amazing. It sounds pretty strange. But, you know, I'm down for trying different things, so I can give it a shot. Wow, that is definitely a blueberry muffin. 130 calories for 11 ounces. Not terrible. Not great. Terrible. Yeah, that's weird. You don't like random flavored things. Not awful. I don't love blueberry muffins, but if I have a muffin, that's what it is. So, yeah, give that a shot. I might like it. I mean, I don't know that I'd get it again, but it's better than expected. I'd give it like a 6.5. Not too shabby. All right. So, got some things to do today. So, can't do breakfast. But I do not want to leave. It's super nice. See the sun coming up, and yeah, very nice area. But I gotta get going, so I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. Definitely tune in next week. We'll do it again. I don't really have anything planned, but sure I'll figure out something. Maybe cook up something tasty, hopefully. So thanks for tagging along, and thanks for watching.